Adam, it shows you the confidence in Bobby Petrino's offense when you win the toss and take the ball. Not a lot of people will do that, so he feels like he needs to get a quick start tonight.
The matchups may not be as good in week 2. We know that. Week 1 set a high bar, but let's try to get after it. Let's have some fun this weekend. Off we go from the dome. A returnable kick. It will be Seth Dawkins from inside his own 5-yard line, and the freshman out of Columbus, Ohio, has it across the 25.
Friday night game when he committed.
On first down, it's Jackson to throw, and he's going to take a deep shot downfield. James Quick, and he's going to take it to the house. What a start for the Cardinals.
A play action pass, throws the post, wide open, touchdown to get the game started.
And the first half agrees with Louisville so far this season.
This night's going to be too easy and lose their focus. So as coaches, you say that's just an imposter. That can pop up at any time. We had a fortunate play, good call by us, but we're okay.
Yeah.
But you better start over, nothing. So they're going to act like this will be the first series of this football game and throw the other one away.
So Anthony George, one of 3 kickoff men for Louisville, kicks it away, and Grizzly Esteem trying to get a decent return, and he gets wrapped up at the 22-yard line by Stacey thrown.
Stacey Thomas on the tackle.
Personal foul, face mask, number 86, kicking team, 15-yard penalty, first down.
And let's see how fast Syracuse goes. They empty it out on first down, and immediately a completion across the 40-yard line. So now Dungy will check the play. This will be the times when they do slow down. Well protected is Dungy. Now the pocket begins to collapse, and Drew Bailey will wrap him up. So after a solid first down gain, they're back to 3rd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Off play action. Pocket collapsing again. Dungy rolling away from his arm side. Tossing downfield for Anatawa, and he could not corral it. Sterling Hoffrichter, rookie punter, will kick to Alexander. Just came up with that pass breakup. High snap, handled. And Hoffrichter booms it away. Fair catch signaled at the 20. Good punt to 45 yards after the Matt Keller snap went a little high. We'll step aside. On and on, but it would make me sick to do so. Lamar Jackson sets up. They added 5 yards to the end of the return due to a penalty against Syracuse. Brandon Radcliffe takes it out to the left across the 30-yard line.
On the sideline, he's a smart guy, tough guy. One of only 4 sophomores to be voted captain last year.
Jackson, beautiful touch over the middle, and he's got Jalen Smith downfield. Smith breaks a tackle, and Jalen Smith hustling inside the 10-yard line, and this Louisville long ball is on fire right now. Here's Jackson. Look at the shifty maneuvering by Lamar Jackson, and he is into the end zone. Another Louisville touchdown. We haven't even played 3 minutes yet. Evan O'Hara is on for the extra point, and that'll make it a 14-3 on the ground. 1 of each so far tonight. And Anthony George will kick it short. Grizzly Esteem will have a returnable opportunity here. And he gets stacked up right near the 25-yard line. Marks in college football history. No surprise at the big house. As Syracuse starts this drive for the 26, and Strickland has nowhere to go. How is that impacting
Them to the field and make them go through and look at their lockers and all that kind of stuff to make sure they're comfortable for tomorrow.
Strickland with nowhere to go once again.
Make first downs. You have to stay on the field. 3 and out kills you with your defense.
Dungy designed run, and how about Drew Bailey getting off the block? Snapper Matt Keller went a little too tall last time. But a good punt from Hoffrichter. Replacing Riley Dixon, who you saw last night, punting for the Denver Broncos. This one forces a fair. Don't forget, Louisville plays Florida State next week at home. On first down, he pulls it. It looked like he was handing it off, and Lamar Jackson pulled it and took off. Are you kidding me with this guy? Goes up for another touchdown. Lamar Jackson, you are ridiculous.
And fast and scored again.
O'Hara chips it in for another extra point. It's not even 2.5 quarters yet that he's played. He only played 1.5 last week, and he's put up just eye-popping numbers so far. George kicks away again. Esteem will have a chance from the 3-yard line. Can Syracuse get something going? Not much there, shy of the 25-yard line. It's hard not to at least think about it.
He looks like a guy that's as good as anybody in the country.
Yeah. Dungy throws behind Phillips, incomplete. The downfield threat is out there, though. Amba Adetawo.
You start looking at Adetawo, he's one of the best in the country. Transfer from Maryland. It had the deep throw, but Josh Harvey Clemens, a 6'5" linebacker safety. He's one of the more versatile players in the country.
Good snare by Phillips on a high pass. He got taken down immediately. Into space. Here's Amba Adetawo, and the crowd behind him is to give up the middle to Mo Neal, the true freshman out of Gastonia, North Carolina, who took his first.
Louisville's given him so many different looks. He's trying to go fast to limit their looks.
Dungy with the handoff once again, and there goes Mo Neal. He's already. Neal, the true freshman out of Gastonia, North Carolina, who took his first career carry last week for a 49-yard touchdown. 2 yards there. DeAsian Richardson on the stop. 2nd down and 8. And again, Dungy will look back. Dungy with the handoff once again, and there goes Mo Neal. He's already making a name for himself here in Central New York. D. Smith takes him down after a 17-yard run.
Young freshman from Gastonia, North Carolina. Fun for him to be out there.
Dungy swings it out wide for Brisley Esteem. Makes a man miss. And Esteem is able to work his way near the 1st down marker. Shoved out by Jair Alexander. It is good enough for a 1st down.
And Adam, coaches call that a run-pass option because it was a zone read. And Dungy could have turned up, but instead he saw the outlet route and threw it to him.
There's options for this team. Here it is again. Now it's Steve Ishmael. One of their bigger, better possessions.
Haven't been able to get it to him as much, but he'll be a factor tonight.
So they go 3 on one side. They come to that side. Now they got 3 on the opposite side. They go Mo Neal across the 25-yard line, close to the 1st down. Josh Harvey Clemens was there for the stop. Let's see if they give him another 1st down or not.
And this offense gets the defense.
It's the 1st down. Now this is.
They're having trouble getting lined up in time.
Short yardage on 3rd down. Dungy gets the 1st down. Now this is what Syracuse wanted to look like. This is what Dino Babers was saying when he said orange is the new fast.
You're giving your defense a chance to rest.
Dungy swinging out for Neal. Good block by Ishmael. Good tackle by Alexander in space.
Guy's 335 pounds with this tempo offense. That's tough on him.
So Syracuse in the red zone on 2nd down. Neal trying to work his way to the 15-yard line. It's on the wide side of the field in that trip set. Quick pass over the middle. They find Brisley Esteem for a touchdown. This is what Syracuse wanted to look like. Dino Babers bringing in the Falcon Fast offense from Bowling Green and saying orange is the new fast. That happened pretty quickly.
And that's what's happened here early in the game.
Yeah, to say the least. Seth Dawkins, the freshman. And he gets taken down inside the 15-yard. Reggie Bonifant in the backfield gets the fake. And immediately they go right back to the ground with Lamar Jackson.
This guy can do it all.
Emptying it out against the 4-man rush. Plenty of time. All day to throw for Lamar Jackson. And it's incomplete. Coming back to the ball was handoff. Radcliffe. He got stacked up by Paris Bennett. Where was
Bowling, number 56, offense. Half the distance to the goal, replay 3rd down.
Blitz coming. Picked up. Jackson incomplete. Was looking for Jeremy Smith. Mason King will punt. High, very high punt. Grabbed at the 39. Fair caught by his. A week ago, they ran 11 on that last drive. Launching downfield. And it is incomplete. Looking for a while to try to find for Eric Dungey, the sophomore quarterback, making his 9th career start.
And they're playing the freshman Mo Neal from last week, obviously.
Dungey rolling out. Good decision. He'll toss it away with good.
10 against Louisville now. They'll man up. The question is, will they blitz or can they get there with 4?
Let's see how many white jerseys come in. They rush just 4. Underneath, the throw comes to Esteem, and he gets wrapped up immediately. Louisville wanted to keep the third back to punt for Syracuse, and Jair Alexander to return. Didn't get a good foot on this one. A wobbler to the near sideline, and it's going to be decent field position.
It's at 82 degrees, Adam. I think we need to get it checked.
Yeah, doesn't feel like it for us, right?
No.
Play action, Jackson. Downfield again. 50-50 ball hold in by Jamari Staples. Action Jackson is right now. 6'4" Staples hauling that one in. Jackson pulls and keeps. This guy is something else right now. O'Hara on for the extra point. My goodness. And again, it was set up by an ACC team that he's doing it against. This team will have another chance from the 2-yard line. And not much room to go anywhere. Down to the 50. Talking about what Lamar Jackson's going to be doing these next couple of weeks. Dungey back to work. Dungey powering forward to the 20. Down to.
Want me to stay humble and stay focused, guys.
Dungey again wrapped up, brought down. The pressure gets to him one more time. 3rd down and 6. Off the fake. He'll take another deep shot for Amba at a towel, and it's incomplete. But a penalty marker is thrown.
Defense, 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
2 guy right now for this football team.
A deep threat at Maryland, a deep threat here. Dungey empties it out and runs against the 4-man pressure. Good decision by Dungey, who slides down.
And you keep yourself healthy.
Back to Mo Neal on the ground, trying to shift his way through it. He got stacked up at that point. He's had those issues in the past. He throws incomplete for Neal, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Show a little bit of a different look here. Just a couple with their hand down.
Now Syracuse is changing. Now you got a chess game.
They're going to rush 4, but from the opposite side, it was Fields coming in. That pass is and forces a 4th down and a punt from Hofrichter. After a 23-yarder last time off the side of his foot, this one is going to take a bounce into the end zone. Plus tweets all talking about Lamar Jackson so far tonight, and there is another zone read where he's able to turn it into a small positive. On 2nd down, Jackson looks left, then right, and that one just out of the.
Now Louisville's checking the Syracuse defense. They're changing the play.
5 in the pattern. Blitz coming. Jackson finds his one-on-one matchup. It is Cole Hicatini for a 1st down to the 3rd
team.
Jackson on 1st down. Rifles one deep, but it's incomplete. Looking for. This time it's a give to Brandon Radcliffe, and he busts one open. It was pull, it was pull, it was pull.
Lamar did an outstanding job of carrying the fake outside.
Now this time he keeps it, gets wrapped up in space once to do. Jackson. Good heat on that one, and it's caught by Devontae Pete, who almost lost the football and then did. He lost the football, and it looks like the Orange have it. On 1st down, it's Dante Strickland, and this Louisville defense flies to the football for a loss of 1. Touchdown drive for Syracuse looked great. Off the middle, they go back to Strickland, and nothing there. Ripped out by Keith Kelsey. They've emptied it out. No extra protection. 4-man rush. Fields was coming in. They whip it forward for Strickland, and he's got the 1st down on 3rd and long.
The wide receiver and having him come back inside on the screen.
Strickland burrowing forward. 1st down they just did. Can they get the offense going? Pressure coming. And Dungey lost the football. It was loose. It's still loose. Back behind the 30-yard line. James.
Ball back, third down and real long. Probably just sling it deep.
Will touch towards the sticks and over the head by a decent margin. So Hofrichter, who's had a busy night already, punt for the 5th time. That's a bullet. Jair Alexander back to the 20, no fair catch. Trying to get past the first wave. Excellent coverage by Syracuse inside the 20-yard line. A quarterback at Trinity High School in Louisville, Kentucky as well. And Jackson goes deep down the middle again for James Quick. This time he overthrew him. Zone read. Jackson keeps. Ends up running into his own man, Khalil Hunter. That's how fast. On 3rd and 4. Quick pass through the hands of Reggie Bonifaz. A couple of drops already tonight, too. Mason King kicks away. Esteem, no fair catch at the 36, and he gets wrapped up quickly after a couple of yards. To work for the Syracuse offense at the 38. We'll sling it a little bit too low and through the hands. You think of the Texas Techs of the world and the Baylors of the world, a lot of sideline to sideline with the backs. Want to use him in that regard. 4-man twist gets picked up. Here's Neal on the outside, dropping it at the 40. Louisville showing pressure, so they go with the now play. Double pass. Amba Anatawa caught it from Grizzly Esteem, and he's inside the Louisville 40-yard line. That pressure. So now the officials are on top of the ball. Syracuse wants to go. They set up the screen on the outside for Amba Anatawa, and Louisville looks a little gassed right now. Quick throw for Irvin Phillips, and Phillips shakes it in, and it was the right hand of D. Looking in that direction again, Dungy. Good coverage downfield. Dungy escapes the pressure and launches out of bounds. This is the 40th Syracuse play. This is the tempo they want to go at. It is Strickland, and he gets hammered. They're really strong up the middle. Blitz from the left side of Dungy. That gets picked up, and he'll take off. And Eric Dungy will not slide. He'll go diving. You started tight. Now they spread it out with Dungy under center. And he'll fire the screen, and it's batted down. There is a penalty flag thrown.
Illegal motion, number 65, offense. Penalties decline. The ball will turn over on downs, 1st down.
Been a bit of a rough go so far tonight. Lamar Jackson with the fake and the roll. And trying to set up a shot downfield, and he does. Caught by Travion Samuel. Pressure coming from Syracuse. He gets rid of it for a 1st down to the 40-yard line. Expecting 70,000 maybe at Heinz Field. Here's Jackson. And Jackson is spilled out towards the end. Jackson, option now. Late pitch. L.J. Scott chopped down by Cordy with a flag thrown in the offense.
Foul. Illegal block goal to the waist, number 56. Offense, 15-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Key plays. That's what they're gunning for. So they rush just 3, and Jackson takes off, and he lost his footing. Ended up stumbling to get off the field.
4 wides.
4 in the pattern here. Jackson rifles it. It is caught by Hicatini, and he lost the football. Antoine Cordy ripped it away near midfield, and Syracuse has another takeaway. Nicknamed Giant. That's a giant play right now for Syracuse. Good field position. A penalty marker is thrown.
Offense, there was no time when all 11 players were set prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
I would imagine that's somewhat of a...
Can't afford pre-snap penalties.
Dungy on a quarterback draw, trying to outrun the Louisville defense, and could not spin away from Josh Fence. He's so flexible. Pressure coming on Dungy, who just lofts it into traffic for Neal. It was nearly picked by Louisville defense. He's going to drop back. They rush 4. They set up the screen, and Mo Neal has nowhere to go. Devontae Field.
Defense, number 99. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
Burns was in the neutral zone. So
48-yard line. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. Off play action. Pressure coming. Well protected. Comeback route, and it's dropped. Ishmael was coming back to the ball. I agree. If you turn or if you grab and turn and hook a guy, there's certainly an opportunity for a penalty. It should be called there. Flag is thrown as a fair catch has been busy on a long night.
Kicking team, a 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. 1st down, timeout.
Absolutely no mistakes.
Off the fake. Looking back, and he's got a wide open Brandon Radcliffe, and he dropped it in midfield.
Use your focus and drop the ball.
Radcliffe has had 2 back-to-back big games against Syracuse in his career. James Quick on maybe one of the field on offense. They rush just 4 with a stunt up front. Jackson into traffic, and it's caught for a first down by Jamari Staples. UAB's program shut down a couple of years ago. They're coming back for 2017. Syracuse blitz. It's fired off quickly to the sideline, and Travion. That was what attracted him to Lamar Jackson immediately. Just the snap of the wrist and the clean release. 4-man rush, and this time the Syracuse pressure gets to Lamar Jackson. It is
Lamar.
On 2nd and long, here comes Jackson. Breaks 1 tackle and gets a lot of that sack yardage back and more.
No, they're bringing 7.
Bringing 7. The heat is there, and Jackson got rid of it for State.
Roughing the passer, number 30, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Parrott play for the half. They give it to Jeremy Smith on the fake, and Jackson keeps. College football, he is regarded as such. 4-man rush. Into the flats it goes, and a good play in space by quarterback.
Back to.
Jackson keeps it again, trying to stretch to the edge. What a hurdle by Jackson! Highlight reel touchdown! Lamar Jackson does it again. On the ground, and Louisville comes up with another impressive highlight reel play. They are, I don't care. This is special. And yeah, can he do it against Florida State? We'll find out next week. And that will be impressive if he can, and people will be frozen about it if he can't. But this is special right now. Hudson gets drilled at the here in this first half. And it is all Louisville right now. Eric Dungy with a nice soft touch over the middle for Steve Ishmael. And a big play for Syracuse to get inside of Louisville territory. At the end of this half would be massive just to stay alive in this game. Dungy protected, now flushed out. That was behind the line of scrimmage. He fires downfield. Amadatawa breaks 2 tackles, and another touchdown, Syracuse. Two good passes from Dungy and a great individual effort by Amadatawa.
You can get you a really good player easily if he just likes what you're doing at the time.
So here is Seth Dawkins from the 1-yard line. And he gets stacked up at the 15-yard line. Special teams coverage said they have a lot of confidence, TCU does, in Kenny Hill, the transfer QB. Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd down.
Ready to play. That should be a great ball game to watch. Power against the run and shoot spread offensive scheme.
Brett Bielema against Gary Patterson. Rose Bowl 2011 rematch right there. Jackson, too tall for one receiver, almost into the hands of another. Stop right now. They'll have potential field position as well. Massive play to try to stay in it.
They see they're not blitzing. They've changed the offensive play from the boundary. Huge play on 3rd down.
They rush just 3. 8 back in coverage. Deep down the middle, and it's incomplete. And Syracuse. Trino talking with Lamar Jackson after a rare 3-and-out. Mason King punts it away. Brisley Esteem will happily fair catch at the 46. Plenty.
During the kick, personal foul, continuing to participate without a helmet, number 4, receiving team, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Dungy rolling out on 1st down. He'll fire incomplete, and he got some contact with him out of bounds from Devontae.
Roughing the passer, number 92, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
He didn't need to give up that 15 yards on 1st down.
So right back near the 45-yard line, and in traffic, it's caught by Irvin Phillips. Picks up 8. Strickland helping make the checks at the line. To the sideline, it is caught by Amadatawa, and he muscles his way for a few extra yards. Syracuse still going up tempo. Their 50th offensive snap is a throw over the head of Amadatawa, and they go twin stacks here. Here's the fake. Now the run pass option to the outside for Phillips. And he picked the ball the last 5 to 10 years.
Defensive coaches hate it.
This is a give to Strickland, who breaks free. He's got the first down inside the 25. Back to the sideline. Adetawa with blockers in front, and he gets dragged out of
pound body.
Fake to Strickland. Back to the sideline, and it's off the body of Fields. Louisville rushes 4, but at different angles. Dungy trying to do his best Lamar Jackson impersonation. Off on the inside, Irvin Phillips. And he gets stacked up. Not much room there, and Syracuse will use another timeout here.
Stop right here. You don't want Syracuse taking momentum into half.
Dungy fading for Adetawa, and it's incomplete. Looking at Adetawa again. He's going to give him another chance. And this time, he converts. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Back to the same thing because he thought he had a mismatch.
Cole Murphy adds the extra point. Don't shut it down just yet. By the way, we still got like 30 more minutes to play in this game. Seth Dawkins. And he will get forced to the edge and out of bounds. Shot. So we're still unsure about his range.
You're scoring too many points.
Yeah, I know you're going to complain about that as a coach, right? To James quick to the 45. The clock
more, and you're down where you can throw it in the end zone.
8 back in coverage. Pressure on Jackson rolling out. Firing sideline, and it's caught for another first down by Jalen Smith. Jackson to throw again. Got a lot of men downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Davon Ellison. Ellison on the return inside of Louisville territory and dragged down. Another takeaway from Syracuse at the end of that career. This would be the longest attempt of his career at 55 yards. I was there for it.
And Florida State, Georgia Tech had this one blocked and run back. So Louisville's going to empty their pocket with their timeouts. And he is the punt returner.
So here we go. Low kick, line drive kick on its way, and it is no good wide to the left. Decent kick.
First opportunistic defense that just knocks balls loose. They've given up too many explosive plays, but Franklin looks at the receivers. He's going down inside. Really good series, weren't very good. He was very good at the end, very confident.
Dungy rolling, moving the launch point. This has worked for him so far. With the pressure coming, he'll get rid of it.
The momentum.
Dungy one-hands that snap. Stepping up, launching a wobbler down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete, looking for a Steve. Plays in that game. Pressure being shown by Louisville, but they're only going to rush 3. It comes from a tough spot in Harvey Clemens, and the throw on the move is to the sideline, incomplete. We had a couple of good ones in the first half. This one, a line drive that's going to get a really good roll. And Alexander has to bail out. Good job by Hofrichter, the freshman, to flip the field inside the 20 with a 61-yard career. 5 touchdowns with 3 turnovers for Louisville so far. And a big burst from Brandon Radcliffe on the first play for Louisville in the second half. 117 and then 110 2 years ago. Jackson has nowhere to go. Good scramble to the football that time off the
in one-on-one situations.
On second down, Jackson with time underneath for Quick, and he gets past the sticks for a first down. Jackson with a smooth-looking fake. Plenty of space to throw. A low toss for Staples, and it is ruled a catch. So much space to try to drill the ball, and he didn't seem to. He's got Radcliffe. They're going to reverse this one. Here comes Travion Samuel. He gets a nice cut block in the open field. Breaks a tackle for a touchdown.
Big man makes the center, comes back and peels. Captain Tobias Hewley makes the big block on the corner for the score.
Years ago.
Anthony George set to kick off.
Anthony George will kick away with Cordell Hudson. And Jordan Frederick back to return. This will be Hudson from the 6-yard line. Stays on his feet and then gets chased down by the rest of the coverage unit. Just past.
Great game. Justin Puente, Virginia Tech, taking over for Hall of Famer Frank Beamer. Just be a great game.
Dungy throws
in preseason, so they might be tired. Tennessee didn't look quick in the game. They probably talked so much about the Speedway that they talked more about Virginia Tech than Appalachian, and Appalachian's proven to be a really good opponent.
That's right. They're a team that was in a bowl game last year. Expected to make some noise in conference. Flag comes flying in for a false start.
False start, number 67, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
I think the SEC is kind of coming back down to earth now with everybody else.
And they played some really good opponents.
Sure, 7 losses, but a lot of them were against really good teams. Good run by Mo Neal and some of that penalty yardage. Dungy taking a shot, and that's well over the head of Urban Phillips. Steve Smith on the sideline. Just typical of Todd Grantham. He's an energetic guy on those sidelines. Third catch signaled here by Alexander at the 30. He's down significantly, but it's hard to complain when he has put up 5 touchdowns in this game. They start this drive from the 32. Left sideline for Travion Samuel, who's coming off a touchdown. And a good rally to the football by Paris. Pulls it. Being chased, time running out, and tosses it away. Good pursuit by Stephen Clark. The 3rd down and 8. Syracuse trying to get off the field. 5 in the pattern out there for Jackson, who is being chased. Fires into traffic. And King punt. Solid punt, 42. Esteemed to the sideline and dragged out of bounds.
Running game, play action by Arkansas, and have the spread offense by TCU. Be a fun game.
College football primetime presented by Hampton by Hilton. Mo Neal gets stacked up by Cowboy hand cut ribeye. It's impressive work down in Roanoke, Texas by Todd. 2nd and 11. Back to Neal. Not much there. Gets stacked up by Keith Kelsey. Ball made pop. 2 teams that Syracuse is familiar with as well. Dungy, too tall, looking downfield for Urban Phillips, rather. And it brings up 4.
Foul targeting, number 11, defense. The play is under review.
D. Smith, come agree with that, but again, to the letter of the law, that's the rule, and it's clearly a defenseless player at that point. So it keeps this drive alive after that 3rd down play, and Dungy gets play fake. Dungy's protected. Now he's going to roll to his right into traffic, and it is caught at the 45-yard line with a penalty marker, perhaps thrown up. There it is.
Defense, penalties declined. The pass was complete, and the result of the play was a 1st down.
Despite Dungy keeps it on the zone read, stays on his feet and takes off. Eric Dungy shedding a tackle and ripped down inside the 30-yard line.
Going to pass it, and then he turned up and made a great run.
His longest run of the night. Amba Adetawa with good blocking on the perimeter, and he's able to break his own tackle. That's right, that was a touchdown drive too. On the out route, it's juggled and corralled by Phillips. It's a catch past the marker, and it's a 1st down. Virginia Tech game, that was a 3 overtime game. Troy Nunes led the way in a triple overtime win over the Hokies. Dungy still on his feet, and at the very last moment got rid of the football.
Exactly.
Dungy now checking the play at the line. And at this point down 21. Dungy on the handoff to Strickland. And Strickland with a powerful run. Forward progress near the 6-yard line. Adetawa, bottom of the formation. They've gone to him a couple as well. Dungy keeps, and a smart play diving ahead for the 1st down, but there is a penalty marker thrown.
Illegal formation, more than 4 players in the backfield. Offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Illegal. Use 3rd down and 6. Dungy keeps. Dungy inside the 5. He's got the 1st down. 1st and goal for Syracuse.
Eric's going to have a really good year. He's exactly what they need at quarterback.
They want to sneak it. Dungy trying to surge forward. And
illegal substitution defense playing with 12 players. The penalties decline. The result of the play, touchdown.
they'll clearly decline the penalty. They'll take the score. They get points with 6.
Very good drive after the penalty for Syracuse to get it back to 14.
And we've talked a lot about Lamar Jackson tonight, and understandably so, but
gives them a chance to practice for bowl games. Should be really, really a big help.
out to the 25-yard line of the touchback will come.
Power league. There's so many good teams now. It's fun to watch.
It's a reverse. Samuel with a little miscue. Trying to give it to Reggie Bonifant, who Jackson off his back foot underneath to Bonifant. And another drop for Reggie. Line, they show pressure. They bring Franklin on the blitz. Jackson trying to get away, and he does. Still needs the yardage to the 35 and gets it. And Lamar Jackson somehow finds the alley.
Ability with Lamar Jackson.
They're in shot position at midfield. 5 in the pattern. Lofting it, has a man. Staples going to the ground, trying to make the catch, and he does. Empty set again. Jackson too tall that time for Quick. Still 5 to play in the third. Jackson keeps. The shifty moves, and he gets pounded down by Cordell. Syracuse is showing a lot of pressure.
We're going to give them.
Yep, 6-man pressure. Radcliffe stays in the block. Jackson fires, nearly intercepted. Paris competition in the spring. From 28 yards, and he's unable to kick the chip shot through. It goes wide to the left. 17
Just another missed opportunity.
17, it's a 3-possession game. Now the quick strike offense out there. Taking a shot for Editawo. 50-50 ball and good coverage by Washington.
Deep.
This time coming back to the ball is Ishmael, and with those big pressure from Louisville. Dungy running out of time, and he got rid of the football. Did it get back to the line of scrimmage?
Intentional grounding, number 2, offense. The ball replaced the spot of the foul. Loss of down, 4th down.
And again, that is 4th down and 13. Hoffrichter, good punt. That forces Alexander all the way back near the 30-yard line. But Alexander beating that first wave, and he works it all the way back towards the 49-yard line. That have combined for over 1,000 yards tonight, and we still have 18.5 minutes to play. Brandon Radcliffe, he's got a first down inside the 40 and pushed out of bounds by Cordry.
Back, much lighter on his feet, and said this is the most confident he has ever felt, guys.
Molly, they go right back to him. Radcliffe with a strong run past the 30, grabbed by Keaton Samuel. Was that hard count? Trying to see if empties out the backfield with 5 in the pattern. He's well protected. He throws low, looking for Samuel, and it's incomplete. And it's only a 14-point game. Big third down here. Here's Jackson, and he reaches that arm out and has the first down past the 20-yard line. Steer. Only 59% touchdown rate. Jackson wrapped up inside the 15 by Bennett.
Jackson on the carry.
Head of steam for Radcliffe, and unable to shed Zaire Franklin. Jackson keeps. Got chopped down in the open field by Whitner. Motioning Hicatini to the short side, and a penalty marker thrown.
Start, number 74 offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Left tackle Jaron Christian on his offensive lines until last year. Jackson on the keep. Able to shed a tackle, but he's inside the 10-yard line. Chris Slayton was there to knock him out. Second down.
When you can run the option.
Who's in the 400-200 category tonight. Ends up slipping in the backfield as he pulled it down. Got touched down by Kendall Coleman, the freshman.
Defensive stop by Kendall Cole.
So now he's not at 200. A four-man rush. Underneath. Quick, lost the football. Louisville recovers it back near the 9-yard line. I believe. It looked like it was Khalil Hunter who attempt. He's got the nerves out. 26-yarder to make it a 3-score game.
26 yards.
Nice and easy chip shot that time to get some of the confidence back. That's a big field goal. Makes it a 17-point game, a 3-possession game here in Syracuse. Here's Hudson from the 6. Trying to switch fields. And Hudson down to the 20-yard line.
John Riley on the return to the 20.
Last year, a lot of quarterbacks that they had to use. Dungy throws out to Cam McPherson, grandson of the former Syracuse head coach Dick McPherson. 3 yards on the play. Remember, this was a team that started 3-0, then had an 8-game skid. Scott Schaefer was fired, did coach the final game, that had to come in and out. Dungy included. And Dungy takes a hit. Pressure off the edges. Molly McGrath on the sidelines tonight here at the Carrier Dome. Dungy under pressure, throws short, incomplete. And now penalty markers.
An eligible receiver downfield, number 57, offense. Penalties decline. 4th down.
Amari Palmer. It's been a really solid game. Well, that's the 2nd time that Hoffrichter, the freshman, has shanked the punt.
Richter's kick goes out of bounds.
Inside the 45 is where Louisville will have it, up by 17. Fuente bringing in the Virginia Tech, bringing the Memphis style to Virginia Tech for this one. As Radcliffe takes it wide, another good run, and he's out of bounds past the 30.
I think it's going to be a great game. Fuente is a really good football coach.
On the push. Inside the 25. Full games. Almost 1,400 yards. Hicatini sheds a tackle and is inside the 25 yards. Jackson rifles looking for Hicatini, and another drop. Competition in the fall. And this high arching kick will get through from 41.
Now you can go to the boundary.
Perhaps could move up a slot or two. You could see 3 teams in the top 10 potentially out of the ACC, but that's going to be difficult too next week with Florida State and Louisville. Matchup that a lot of people have waited a long time for as well. To the outside, McPherson, he gets drilled in space by Jair Alex. As the head coach of Syracuse before he got the job with the New England Patriots. And that's when Paul Pasqualoni came in. He succeeded.
On the staff, got to meet him yesterday. He and Paul Pasqualoni did a lot of great things at Syracuse.
Intercepted. Jair Alexander stepping in front of Amba Adetawa, and then the ball came out loose momentarily and picked up by Shaq Wiggins as it was lateral back, and Shaq Wiggins steps out of bounds. What a wild play that was. Shy of 200 on the night. He will give to Radcliffe, and Brandon Radcliffe will house it. Over 50 goes Louisville.
Adam, I'm surprised from Louisville. We'd heard about everybody else. They wanted to run the ball better and more, but when you've got a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, all the eyes are on him on the option. Going to be a lot of north-south plays with Radcliffe throughout the year.
Again, 3.
The chance to keep this offense balanced.
Here's Riley. Riley cutting it up the field. And he's at the 20-yard line.
Riley on the return to the 21-yard line.
Again, we've talked about Jackson all. So Dungy back out there. And the handoff goes to Mo Neal.
Ball carried by Mo.
But he has adopted the nickname Mo. There goes Mo. Used to be called Little Mo. When Darius was born, he was given the nickname Little Mo, and he's turned into a regular Mo now. But
the Louisville backups in their own defense, they need to get their work.
And Neal might have lost the football towards the end of the play. Louisville indeed. Oh, Mack, he's going to fall a yard shy of the 400-200 club. So Kyle Bolin, who started against Syracuse last year, is in the game. And he'll hand it off for Jeremy Smith. And Jeremy Smith is going to bust through just like that. Louisville goes over 60 points.
Jeremy Smith.
You have a young freshman fumble, but your defense has not played well the last 2 plays. So he and Brian Ward will address this tomorrow.
The kick is good.
You have to keep playing. You can't let.
Impressive offense potentially tomorrow. Michigan 5th ranked at home against UCF, noon on ABC. Penn State, Pitt, 2 teams that Syracuse beat all the way back in 1959 en route to a national championship. And then Wyoming, Nebraska, noon on ESPN2 from Lincoln.
If UCF could use Scott Frost, they'd have a better chance.
Scott was one heck of an offense as well. He led the team in rushing last year as a true freshman. Not a lot of guys have done that in Syracuse history. First time in about a decade that somebody had done that. DeLon
the ball, trying to run the clock, get this thing over with, and get these kids home. Louisville's got a long trip. People don't understand with college football players, these guys.
Next stand up in a few minutes. Too tall for Fredericks, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass intended for Jordan Fredericks.
See if they leave the offense out there just to work on some things. Dungy's still out there. And now Dino Babers, and I think this goes back to what you were saying. He's going to go ahead. Years as an assistant at 12 different spots. I went back and looked, and we talked with both head coaches, and man, some of the names that these guys have worked for and under are impressive. Alexander muffed it. He was able to recover it back behind the 15-yard line. 6 minutes to play.
Dino's a good choice for Syracuse. It's taken him 2 years sometimes to get that done, but he's the right choice and will do a good job.
Kyle Bolin, second series, didn't have to do much in the first one. Malin Jones. There's a lot of pride in this school. There is Jones. Good run. Has a first down. I hear about it all the time. When you are in this job that I'm currently in, you beat probably. There is a buzz that I don't think has been here for the last few years.
Louisville's going to beat some other people like this, too.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a loss that you're going to be ashamed of at the end of the year. No. Going 9 for 12.
He was a starter last year.
At 3-2 as a starter, including against Syracuse. Malik Williams, junior college transfer that the coaching staff was very high on. He's in the backfield. And a bit of a late handoff, and it's recovered by Bolin. It was almost snared by Syracuse, but Bolin's able to recover.
For a first down.
Charles Stanberry grabs the ball across the 40-yard line at the 43. 3 minutes to play. All Louisville tonight. Like they're very deep. We saw a lot of guys in week 1 and week 2. Where do they stack up with Clemson, Florida State, the 2 front runners, you think, right now?
I have to think that they're a factor. They've got to play well, but anytime you've got a playmaker like they do at quarterback, and then all of the other guys around them, they're strong at receiver, they're strong at running back. The offensive line had been a question mark, but they've played very well today. They've stayed on their feet. They've protected their quarterback well. Defensively, they're too deep with big guys up front, but that first line bunch is really good. Linebackers are stout. They can run. Secondary, a little smaller.
It's out of 2 to play. Trey Smith across the 50-yard line. So they got Florida State now.
All eyeballs will be on it just to see how good this bunch is. Obviously, Clemson, Louisville has been a tight game in the past, but the other one we got to look far into Houston.
Fair catch, Riley, inside the 10. So final 26 seconds on the clock. That's going to be Notre Dame East.
That will.
They travel so well. Zach Mahoney is the backup QB in the game. Jordan Fredericks with a nice cut back. Got a block, and Fredericks still on his feet. He's out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Good run by Jordan.
And then at the end, Florida tried to come in and get him, and Mom said, absolutely not. Our word's our word. And he stuck with Louisville.